Hassan, you scored 7 bands each,
Yes,
right?
Yes, and there are many people, even in my belongings and friends,
Yeah.
who thought that don't go there, no books,
true.
and how will you get to know that what to learn? When I started reading passages, it was the first day. I think it was a total of 20 questions, and I attempted only 3 to 4 of them within an hour of. It was almost an hour. So a friend of mine, the Sabar bhai, and he guided me that I entered the room, and old lady sitting there, wearing in a very, I must say, in a
A'udhu billahi sameel alim minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Dearest viewers, we're very lucky today to have the company of our star, Mr. Hassan Nawaz. Recently, he qualified his IELTS test and he scored 7 bands each. I think.
Yes,
each. So let's listen to him or listen to his story and learn from his experience so that we can score high bands. So let's listen to his story. Hassan, you scored 7 bands each,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Each stands for?
In all the 4 parts of the IELTS exam.
Yeah. How do you see it? That what is the reason of that, or what are the factors which finally made you successful in achieving all this?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sir, first of all, I think the thing that matters the most is the hard work.
Yeah.
Hard work of the student.
True.
And even if his basics are clear from the initial stage, all he needs is to get polished.
Yeah.
And the only platform that we get polished is that teacher that is already experienced.
Yeah.
Or teaching in that field. When I came to SILAH Institute, I, like every student, I researched a lot about all the institutes in Jauharabad. And I was even a student of previous teacher, named Sidhu Sahab, from whom I taught some basics of the English that you teach in the English class before a IELTS class.
True.
I wasn't informed about the language class that you teach. So I went there, and it was my summer vacations when I went to him. And it was a very good experience. He taught very affectionately to me and each and everything and basics of the English language. It was a very pleasurable experience. In short, when I came here, it was about IELTS exam preparation. And there are many people, even in my belongings and friends, who thought that don't go there. There will be more conversation, less teaching there. There will be no books. And how will you get to know that what to learn and what to not?
True.
So I discussed each and everything with the father too, and we came to you. It was I think Sunday. And it was a holiday and it was no class. And we came to this area for the first time. Asked people about the Rafi Mujahid sahab. And almost every person knew about you and they guided us towards your home.
True.
We came here and we met you. It was probably you had waken at that time.
True.
And you were having breakfast. We came to you and my father talked to you.
True.
And almost we had a conversation for an hour.
True.
Sitting here. And my father advised me that you have to study with that teacher.
True.
Whatever people say, I don't care.
True.
I have just that person and he is purely a teacher. And I said okay, and I am also convinced with that point. So I came here to the SILAH Institute and started studying here. The first and major thing that I thought here was when I came here, I thought that I have each and everything in mind and my concepts are clear.
True.
And I only need just a format. Like every new student comes here, says, "Sir, please take our test and tell us where we stand."
True.
But you have your own way of teaching.
True.
You say first I will guide you and then I will judge you.
True.
There's no sense in judging a person before guiding them.
True.
And that was a new thing for me, and that it was very helpful for me.
True.
When I came first when I started studying, it was a reading passage.
True. So you started your studies over here with
reading passage.
With the reading
passage. And when I started reading passages, it was the first day, and I didn't know what to do, how to attempt it, and I was very confused. And I was looking at the faces of other students who were previously studying there.
True.
Like I didn't know what to do and what not. I think it was a total of 20 questions, and I attempted only 3 to 4 of them within an hour of. It was almost an hour.
True.
And then I realized that I am not expert at English.
True.
Like every student does that. I know English very well.
True.
I only need to speak English, practice English now.
True.
So, and from that day I went on preparation for my IELTS exam. And I'll go step by step. First thing that was the application process of IELTS.
Okay.
I have seen many students of my students and friends that go to the computer shops.
True.
And other net cafes and ask them to get themselves registered there.
True.
And it is a matter of only just few clicks.
True.
And they charge them 1,000 to 1,500 rupees.
True.
Just 5 minutes work.
True.
And they don't know how to do it. So I was also worried when first registering for my IELTS exam.
Yeah.
I first thought that I should go there. I should pay 1,000 to 1,500, but I will be sure about the process and there will be no mistake there.
True.
But then I thought that I am an IT student. I have studied IT for 4 years.
True.
It would be a matter of shame for me if I don't go there. If I go there and don't do it by myself.
Okay.
So I asked you about the website and you shared the link with me on WhatsApp. I opened the website and it was a British Council website. Yeah. It was a relatively very simple website. Each and everything was given very clearly there.
True.
And I even enjoyed the decision process. Yeah. The thing that the first I applied very easily. Each and everything was given details to them, and I had applied on my ID card basis. True. Not on passport basis. True. So I even though I had a passport with me, but I didn't apply with passport. Okay. So the thing that disturbed me a little bit was the payment process. True. Payment process was disturbing in a way that I have my account in UBL Bank, and the UBL ATM is not working since a very long time in our Jauharabad city. Yeah. So I went to their manager and said, this is the problem, I have to send money to the British Consul and I don't know how to share that there is, and even ATM is not working. Yeah. He himself said that we can't do anything. It's almost 3 to 4 months and we have complained for a lot of time and they haven't sent any person to ask concerned person to get it right. Okay. I said okay. I was worried and I was thinking about going to Jauharabad branch and asking them to do. Just sitting there, I had an idea in my mind that many banks have their banking apps. Yeah. And the facility mobile banking app.
It's a very interesting point. Yeah. Yes, excellent.
I just opened my banking app and created an account in UBL app. And when I opened it, I saw the options of payments through banking, and it was very first option there. True. I just clicked there. They asked me about the IBAN number and each and everything. Everything was given on the website. True. You just have to enter the number there, enter the amount there. True. And the name will appear British Consul. True. You just have to send the money, send the money. Excellent. It was a matter of just a few times, 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. And I had paid just sitting into the room of my house and sitting AC. But rather than going to the Jauharabad branch and using ATM and each and everything was there. That was the thing that only disturbed me initially. True. During the process of registration. True. Then moving the dates, and then they gave me the dates of all the 4 parts of the test. True. It was almost 3rd of July and 8th of July. True. And after 8th of July, 2 days were remaining. It was Eid. True. So first of all, I thought that I would have to stay there, or I will have to go and attempt the test and return back. Okay. I was double-minded. Then I just saw the date there down there. True. You change that option. True. So when I clicked there were options available. You can change the date. True. So I just clicked on the 6th and 8th. True. On 6th, it was my speaking test. Yeah. And the remaining of the 3 tests were on 8th. True. It was just a fortune for me, as if I went to the net cafe or any computer store, they would just registered me and tell me that these are the dates, and I wouldn't have known that these facilities are available for me. True. So I just changed the dates and went to my maternal uncle who lives there. True. In Islamabad. True. So I had given the center of Pindi in Islamabad. Okay. It was just a matter of 1 to 2 kilometers from the home. Okay. So first it was a speaking test. True. So a friend of mine, the Savar bhai, he was the initial student of me. He had already given IELTS exam. Yeah. And he guided me that there is no need to worry. True. And they will first relax you completely. Okay. It will be very peaceful atmosphere there. Okay. You just have to attempt your test and be relaxed. True. Don't get confused. And I had that thing in my mind, and I get almost more relaxed than needed. True. But when I reached the test center, I was the first candidate. Okay. To appear at a speaking test. It was PC Hotel where I reached. True. So I reached at PC Hotel. They get registered, get me entered. They checked my ID card, as I was registered on ID card. True. Not possible. They checked my ID card and my Corona card. True. It is the necessary thing to keep with you. Corona card, certificate, Corona card. True. So I showed them, and they guided me. First they took me to a computer room.
True.
They took my photographs and
True.
checked my documents, asked me if you have any money or anything,
Okay.
ballpoint pencil, just keep it here.
True.
I just kept it there, and then they asked me to wait there.
True.
I just went to the waiting room, and my room was just in front of me, where I had
True.
to get examined. I was the first candidate.
Okay.
The lady came and she said me, Muhammad Hassan, please come inside.
Okay.
She went to your time. I said okay. I entered the room, and there's an old lady sitting there.
True.
She was wearing in a very, I must say, in a British dressing.
Yeah.
And although she was aged lady,
True.
a necklace in her neck, and it was very big dial in it.
Yeah.
So I just went there, gave greetings to her.
True.
She just sit down, please.
Okay.
We started conversation, and